Mommy is with the maggots now.
You like to suck milk?
What the fuck?
Take your best shot.
What is going on, guys and gals? Welcome to Good Will Hunting. Happy Thursday night. We're going to be kicking back tonight, watching a little Evil Dead Rise this evening. Of course, this is one of the big horror movies that came out this year. For me personally, it was a little lower in my ranking than I would have expected when I first saw it, but it's time to revisit it. I haven't seen it since it came out, and maybe it'll move up tonight. It's been a minute since I saw it. Really looking forward to it. Of course, this can be a part of the Real Horror Awards in a couple weeks. That's why we wanted to kick off this show tonight, so we can go ahead and watch this movie one more time before the award show comes out in a couple weeks. Of course, Birdie is going to tell you all about that award show here in a minute because he's going to direct you to a link, Birdie. Before that, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
Dude, we need to do something real quick. I want everybody to do this right freaking now. This tonight is called Evil Dead Rise. I know we're a bunch of Evil Dead fucks. So right now, let's rise. I can't rise too much because I don't want to show anything very inappropriate because we got no pants policy on the channel. So that's as far as I can go.
He doesn't have any pants, Cotton. Or
He's got no balls there, Cotton.
Yeah, whatever. Cotton doesn't know. Cotton Weary would. Yeah, all right. He's a different guy. But
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know either. But
Scotty doesn't know Viviana and me doing in my van every Sunday. Yeah.
Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. Okay.
To change my underwear. but yeah. Okay. I know all that was cheesy, but that's because I'm wearing this cheesy championship shirt at the frickin' Tennessee Vols won the Citrus Bowl 35-0 against those damn Iowa Hawkeyes and their shitty defense. So anyways, you're not here for that. You're here for some Evil Dead Rise. We're going to give it to you. Well, you're going to give it to you on your screen because right now you can find this on Max and on Amazon Prime. If you want to watch along with us, let us know if you want to do that. Or if you're going to watch along with us, because I know Brendan the Beldam, I think he's in chat somewhere. If not, he'll get here soon because he's never seen this movie before.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, to me, I feel like it's one that we should all see. At some point. It was great. I was thinking back the other day. Obviously this cracked the top 20 of my overall film. It was my top 10 for horror, but it was kind of low on both lists. And I don't think it's anything. I mean, there's a lot of good movies that came out this year, so there's a lot of stiff competition. But I still think I'm ready to watch this again, see where it goes, see where it lines up.
Stiff competition.
Stiff.
Just gotta break barriers. Break barriers, man. But yeah, we're going to be breaking barriers. And before we really get started, Brad did really allude to this. First off, let me put that on screen. But Brad did allude to it all week. If you've not been living underneath a rock, which you all have been awesome this week, that we have released our Real Horror Awards ballot for the year of 2024 for celebrating the horror movies of 2023. We got the rest of today and one more day tomorrow to vote. And Brad, I did say 187, right?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yes. So if we just need 13 people to fill out the ballot to reach 200 people. Hey, and like Brad said, there could still be a shot at 300 people, but we're going to need your guys' help for one last push tomorrow. So if you know anybody that's a horror movie fan, or if you just want your grandma to vote, if you want your dog, if you want your I was about to say dead gopher. If you want your pet gopher, hopefully they're not dead. Your gopher is still alive, very much alive.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Yeah. Anyways, any animal, including humans as well. If I can vote on the link, and the link I definitely posted in the comment section as well. Let me go ahead and pull up that comment real quick. And it's in the chat. Let me know if you can't click on it. I'll try to find a better link so you all can click on it. If not, just copy and paste it. So let's go ahead and say hello to the people in the chat real quick.
Let's see him. Let's see who's in here.
Yeah, and let's see here. We got Chester. What's going on, my
Cheers.
friend? How are you doing? Yo, Adrian, how you doing? We got Daddy Fluff, man. He said he loves his kids, Rosie and Goodwill Hunting. Dude, we got the best dad ever. He's so fluffy.
Dude, hey, man, good to see you. Always good to see you, man.
Yeah, we got Gory Tigers in the house. What's going on there, Gory? Let's see here. We got Vanderhoff. What's going on, man? How are you doing? We got Chris Snyder's in the house. Rosie, my dear, you definitely did hear your name, and usually when you hear your name, you get a rose. So, Rosie, my dear, here is your fabulous rose. All right, let's see here. Who else we got here? We got Ashton's in the house. What's going on? Vanderhoff asked what song this is, Brad.
Which
Or
song?
our theme song.
Oh, I don't remember the name of it, but it's one of the ones on the YouTube. It's one of the copyright free ones that YouTube lets you use.
Sweet.
And yeah, so it's on there. It's on their library, their audio library. Decent.
Yeah,
So be excited. It's badass. Brett did a lot of good things and hooked us up, so we're excited.
yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, like get used to that song because in the near future we could be introducing a new theme song.
Yeah.
Very, very new. So, good question there. See what's going on, my friend? Doing. We got Cody for Dude Who Loves Movies. What's going on? Yes, definitely check out his YouTube channel. He will also be being a presenter for this year's Real Horror Awards for Best Actor. That's a big category, and we know Cody's going to do a great job. Jamie, what's going on? How are you doing? And as I saw Snyder in here because he's be presenting yet again Best Fan Film in the Real Horror Awards. So we're excited to have him back. Who else we got here? We got Denise. What's going on? Hey, everyone. Just stopped by to say hello and Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you as well, Denise. And thank you so much for dropping to say hello. We got Tanis. What's going on? We got Destiny. What's going on? Destiny will be presenting Best Kill again for the Real Horror Awards this year. And she's got
a good category.
Very good category. We had and you know what? We got something from this movie we're going to be diving into tonight too. So it's going to be exciting stuff. And let me see here. I think that's it, Brad. Let's see here. Sorry. I know it's an A-B conversation. I should see my way out of it, but Skinamarink. I watched that movie last night. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I was talking to some people who liked it, so they gave me a different side of it, and I am going to rewatch it this weekend, and hopefully my opinion will change on that.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I haven't seen it. I'm probably not going to see it. I have nothing. I don't like stuff that's boring, and that's all I've heard about it. But I heard, be on the lookout, Bolo, for the director. If he does something else, could be good, but I don't know if I'm going to jump on that movie.
Hey, and you know what? That is perfectly okay. I kind of watched it at a bad time last night, so hopefully I'm gonna watch it with a fresh mind, and hopefully I can increase a couple of scores up. Let's see here. Melissa, how are you doing, Melissa? Oh, she's giving us a rose? Or is that Rosie's rose? So let us know, Melissa. Regardless, though, definitely give all the roses to Rosie. And Brendan the Beldam, there he is. Freaking 7 months on the channel. That's so awesome. And you know what? That is actually a fantastic freaking segues. Yes, we love them segues. So let's go ahead and do it, Brad. These are Real Hunters, the Patreons, the official backbone of this channel. So when me and Brad are pretty much swimming with the maggots now, or with the maggots, man, and just freaking eating them up, bathing them, whatever kind of weird shit we do with them. But let's not really be in that situation because our Patreons They got our backs all the time. And if you want to have our backs, the Patreon link is in the description down below. Click the link, select any tier to your heart's desire so you all could be real hunters today. But just in case if you don't want to be a real hunter and it terrifies you on the Patreon side, we got the YouTube memberships available. These are our hottest ticket for supporting our channel right now because as low as 99 cents, that's the lowest you could contribute to be a real hunter on the YouTube membership side of things. And we got 2 brand new members for Ben Grimm. He's a new member since Back from the Dead this past Sunday. And we also got a new one, Brad of GAZ 1985, joining the Tier 3 YouTube membership. So freaking big celebration. And be sure to click on the links at those as well so you all can be real hunters today. And I'm going to pass out for talking a lot.
Yeah, and of course, if you can't be on those lists, we appreciate you being here, liking the video, sharing the video, comment on the video. All that stuff helps a lot. Subscribing if you haven't already, telling the people, sharing that freaking real horror award list out to people. That helps a lot, man. That helps tremendously. So we appreciate that just as much. So it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brad, I saw anything. There's a drink question. I always gotta pull it up here, and I think it was Destiny who asked you a drinking question here. So let's see here.
Yeah,
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Whip
There
up.
it is. Brad, just have a drink or two and watch it at night and get immersed.
I think if I did that, not in, well, in that order, out of that order, it doesn't really matter. I think I'd probably fall asleep about 10, 15 minutes in. I don't know. I can't make it very long sometimes when I'm watching movies, especially.
Yeah, Destiny, this guy, he's an old man now. So if it's not anything before 10 o'clock, or if it's after 10 o'clock, he would definitely be asleep by then.
Well, on the way there anyway. But
Even
it doesn't matter. Even 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock tomorrow
though.
afternoon, I'm probably gonna be snoozing. I'm probably gonna have a movie on. I'm gonna be passed out. So it's cool. It is what it is.
Well, you know what? Speaking of old, Destiny there too. I'm with Brad on that. You are just the old people in our horror community. Hey. I'm jealous because I'm still the night owl, even though I'm going to need this night owl in the coming weeks when I start doing all those fun editing for the Real Horror Awards.
This motherfucker over here, let me tell you what this guy Birdie did yesterday. You guys probably don't know. You probably don't care, but I'm going to tell a story anyway. You know what? I'll save it for when the movie starts. I'll do it then. It's okay. It's cool.
Hopefully,
just remind me.
Hopefully it's not with the maggots because I really don't want to tell that story.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Just remind me later. I got a story to tell, and it's not going to be that exciting, but I like to tell stories, so it's going to be fun.
There we go. And Desi says, I put on a movie at 8 and I'm not making it through. Well, if you put it on at 7:55, would you still make it through?
Yes.
Or what about 7:59, 30 seconds?
Here's the deal, man. It doesn't matter for me. In the afternoon, that's my I'm not even a napper. I don't do naps. But when I'm watching movies, on my off day, I will take a nap on accident, 100%. About an hour in, I'm falling asleep. I don't know what it is. It happens every time, but whatever. It's cool.
Well, shit, we fucked up. She's leaving.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I've been nice. I didn't do anything. I said, I know trivia got a little heated last week. There were rumors out there, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Today, I've been nice.
There you go. And so far, you've had been, so let's keep it up. And lastly, Heather, what's going on there, Heather? How are you doing? Phil, old person here. There we go, Heather. But you're young at heart. That's all that matters. And yes, Brad is being surprisingly nice tonight. So is it the alcohol's talking? But Brad, I realize we are 14 minutes in. We haven't played the movie yet. So let me rush things here because I know people want to watch the movie instead of us babble. So let me do the movie facts card real quick because Evil Dead Rise was released on April 21st of last year of 2023. IMDb gave this a 6.5 out of 10. Letterboxd 3.2 out of 5. For most of the folks come in at 4 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh at 84% from the critics, 76% from the audience. Budget of $12 million. Domestic box office for America and Canada is $67 million, while globally $147 million. Sullivan. Director is Lee Cronin, and our cast is Lily Sullivan, which she is a Real Horror Award nominee for Best Leading Female Actress. Alyssa Severlin, also another Real Horror Award nominee for Best Supporting Actress. Morgan Daves and Gabrielle Eccles. No, I mispronounced that. So, Brad, anything standing out to you?
Yeah, obviously Lee Cronin on the Real Horror Award nominee list as well for Best Director. Budget $12 million, a lot of money it made here. Yeah, it's awesome. It's outstanding. All good numbers. I agree with it all.
Yeah, I agree with the numbers too, and yeah, especially from a movie that was just going to release on Max. But I know we'll get into that, dive into that conversation as the movie shows. And I agree with all these numbers as well. So good stuff. And be sure to vote in the poll in the comments because you're going to be a major part of the scare score. So, and sorry, I gotta say hello to Nick real quick from the Movie Ranker because he will be presenting Best Series at the Real Horror Awards this year. So we're excited to have the Movie Ranker join us again. And Brad, let's hit this $10 super chat and we'll hit play. From Atanas, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Saying, did
Thanks,
you
dude.
guys see Night Swim? Heard it was bad. Do you guys remember when the Evil Dead Rise trailer came out around this time last year? The same with Renfield 2. Wow, a lot of stuff to cover here, but of course we're going to cover it. Brad, real quickly, have you gotten a chance to see Night Swim yet?
Nope, not going to do it. Movie comes out. I hear nothing but bad things. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to spend money on it. I'm not going to waste time. But I know
It'll be
Bernie
on
saw it.
Peacock in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, maybe I'll check it out then. Maybe, but I'm not going to be in any rush. Just because I haven't heard anything good. Nobody said anything good about it. So I'm not going to, I don't want to spend time on something I'm not going to have fun with. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you-
and from, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, what'd you think?
Okay. For me, I'm not sure about Night Swim, but I've definitely seen Day Swim. That's the joke going on with this movie. When you watch it, you'll know. But seriously, fun with Night Swim, I even told Brad, this had a good concept because doing a different movie of like, just again, like me and Destiny talked about this from Back from the Dead. We like more different horror movies in different unique settings. A swimming pool, a haunted swimming pool, is a very good idea. However, with this particular movie, it just didn't execute. And it's very disappointing just because it's Blumhouse. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss. And this movie, they definitely missed. And I'm with like you and Destiny. Stream it. I definitely support that. I wouldn't waste any money on movie tickets and popcorns like yours truly did. And then for Atanas, your other parts of the question, yeah, man. Freaking these trailers that came out this time around last year. It's just time flies when you're having fun. And Brad, let's have fun. Select our super chat clip for this one.
Yeah, let me do that. +2, that Evil Dead Rise trailer is on the Real Horror Award for Best Trailer of the year, too.
And the poster, too.
Let's try this one right here, man. I know the volume's a little funky, but
Green makes you look sexy, baby.
Green, yeah, it suits you, man. It really suits you. It's like the color of money.
boy. Hey,
Yeah.
Jonas, man, much appreciated.
Yes, thank you so much. And guys, I'm sorry, 18 minutes. We're finally going to play the movie right now. I promise. Brad, I am paused. I'm watching this on Max. I am at just where there's time remaining, Brad, of an hour, 36 minutes, and 23 seconds. And
All
it's
right,
like WB logo is popping up.
let me see what you got here. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, you're with me.
0. Yeah. I'm on Prime, 0 seconds. But yeah, that's cool. There's no HBO logo on Prime. You got the timer you're going to pull up here?
Yes, I got it right. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I don't want it that big. There we go. That's what she said. I'm not sure why I'm getting it this big. You know what? That's fine, though. It's not that bad.
it's only going to get bigger.
Oh, God, you rascal. All right, Brad, I'm going to start the countdown. After when I say play, hit play, guys. And we're going to start that countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
All right, here we go. We're jumping into the world of Evil Dead Rise. While the credits and stuff are playing, Chester asked, Anybody hear about DGG? David Gordon Green. Daniel. Who the fuck's fuck Daniel? David Gordon Green. Yeah, he's not going to be returning. He stepped out of the Exorcist franchise. He's not going to be coming back for the sequel. Blumhouse looking to replace his ass at this point, so that's interesting. Not very surprised, but yeah, I honestly think they should just scrap the sequels. As much dog shit that movie was, but whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, dude. It's like I commented on Darren's from the Slaughter Lamb movie podcast, his Facebook page, when he posted about this. Hopefully, this is a lesson to Hollywood. Take the bigger names, movies like The Exorcist and Jaws. We don't need sequels. We don't need requels. Hopefully, this is the lesson. Just leave the classics be. So I'm glad that
As
happened.
we're watching a sequel to a fucking classic, right?
No, I'm talking. No, okay, well, there's some exceptions, like with your Halloween, Friday the 13th, your Evil Deads, because at least these ones they're entertaining. The Exorcist Believer, it was just not.
Hey, but listen though, didn't mention it before, but that opening shot with the drone going through the creek and the woods, kind of giving that throwback to the classic Evil Dead with the demons floating through. That was really cool, and then the twist with it being a drone was just kind of funny.
Brad fucking revenge at its finest. My favorite director is Daniel Gordon Green.
Yeah. Well, fuck Daniel. That's all I gotta say. Fuck
Who
Daniel.
said that? You rascal. Dude, do you know what I first thought of when I saw this house? The Midsommar triangle freaking cabin.
Yeah, the little yellow thing. Also, there's a game that came out. What the fuck was the name of that? I can't remember now. Kind of had a similar vibe to it, but cool setting, a cool way to open the movie here, going up to the cabin in the woods. Always a good way to start an Evil Dead movie, but we don't stay here long. All this stuff is great in the opening, though. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from the drone shot to the end, the title card we'll see in a minute. This right here is straight creepy. She opens the curtain. You got the chicken bed. She's all sicked up over there. She's no longer able to read, but she can. We'll see her in a sec.
Shoot. Hey, Rosie, can you do me a favor in the chat, because we are pretty much I need to catch up with the chat at this point. If you could comment the thing about Chester for me again so I can highlight it, please. If you don't mind to do that for me. Because I meant to save it, but I unfortunately lost it, because you guys in the chat are awesome and just typing away.
Yeah, dude, a lot of good chats tonight, man. Love to see it. And it's awesome.
And then Vanderhoff says, I saw Evil Dead Rise in a Cinemark. It was so freaking loud and awesome. Dude, I'm freaking jealous, because my AMC is not the best when it comes to sound. So I'm very, very jealous.
Dude, I gotta say just how loyal this friend, sister, cousin, whatever she is to the girl. Loyal, man. She comes in here. She's sick on the bed. She's going to come read in her room. She's at the lake. I know they got the annoying boyfriend out there. You don't want to be around him. A lot of other water out there to sit by, a lot of trees. She decides to come sit and hang out with her girl, read the book. Of course, this was a bad decision, but you got to appreciate the loyalty.
I read it in a book.
This is great, though. Where she's reading the book that she's holding.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Dude,
card
this movie does do a good job. Yeah, it does a very good job just paying homage to the original, like you said with the card trick.
Ace of spades, 4 of clubs, 9 of diamonds.
Oh, just her voice changing right there. Great.
Yeah, I'd be getting out of there. Don't be fucking around. You know this is going to end well. Of course, he's going to fucking... It's a good opening, man. I mean, it really sucks you in.
Mm-hmm. And this is also a Real Horror Award Academy for Best Kill. This whole entire opening.
Yeah, it sure is, man. Which is going to get awesome. Look how fucking crazy she looks. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and also this, again, best practical effects, too, for CGI and regular.
Yeah, this we waste no time getting into the fun stuff here in this particular movie. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, especially what we're about to get right freaking here. Oh,
I'm
look at
awake now.
this, dude.
Yep. You done fucked up.
Yeah. Don't wear braids. because this will happen.
Oh god dang. Scout, dude. And there's that drone. Why is this drone still floating around over there though? That's the question I got.
Yeah, like who's controlling it right now?
Yeah, this is a sight.
Well, the last thing she probably saw before she died was a penis. Probably,
don't-
assuming a short one.
And then she's just like, you know what? Let me take this drone. Let me just take it. Hello. I'm gonna drone up.
Oh,
Drone to the face.
and just quick recognition too. The score, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's good actually. That's another nominee, right? The score for this
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah, this movie has a lot of nominees, but you know what? Rightfully so.
That's why we wanted to watch it tonight, man, because it kept coming up. Wanted everybody to have a chance. Dude, look at that dude's
wow.
head. He's all twitching and shit.
Oh,
This-
here it is.
Oh,
Rise. As we get the best title card in the history of horror.
yes, dude. Isn't that sick?
If we could just do a real horror award category for that, that would win.
Yeah, obviously. And we jump back here. We're going to meet Beth real quick, who's a nominee
Played
from an
by
actor
Lily
standpoint
Sullivan.
and from a best protagonist standpoint as well. She's drinking water, getting
Mhm.
hydrated. Always a good idea.
Always a good
Let's
idea
see.
before you take a pregnancy test.
Yeah, of course. You got fluid coming out, fluid going in. It all balances out. Let's
Brooke,
see.
what's going on there, Brooke? How are you doing?
Brooke, hello. Good to see you. I was trying to get caught up.
Yeah, anything you want to highlight, just freaking highlight it because I'm going to bring this comment back. Because again, if people want to know what they can do to vote for Evil Dead Rise, if they're such a fan of it,
Let's see. Chris, going back to David Gordon Green, not Daniel, but David, said, "It's way too much unnecessary hate. I don't blame the guy for stepping down." I agree. I think, he's a good director. I don't know what happened with Exorcist exactly. But he's definitely he's got skills. He really does. Some questionable decisions sometimes, but overall, I think he does a good job.
And can I actually be honest with you, Brad? I think this is a little bit of a crossover for the Green Room, and I think she got out just in time before shit hit the fan.
Yeah, you think so?
I would
I think you're
so.
right. Yeah, because that place did look a little sketchy, didn't it?
And it looked green.
Really not a place you want to be taking pregnancy tests, I would imagine. I mean, sometimes, beggars can't be choosers, but,
Oh,
looks
man.
like a
But here
dirty
was my
pit.
most exciting part of this movie, Brad. The high rise, man.
Yeah, man. It
We're
looks cool.
finally
Got some-
away from the cabin.
Yeah, it's different setting. Obviously, you got the ivy growing up the side and stuff. It looks cool. It looks creepy. You always see it at nighttime too in the rain. I like that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see
And
what else.
yeah, again, we'll gush over this all day, every day. What a great opening! Definitely, Brad. That would actually be a good category for next year. Write it down if you get the chance for best opening for a horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like that.
Actually, you know what? I'll let someone else write it down real quick.
You just made the list!
Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put it in the actual official list just so I don't forget it. So
Yeah.
let me do that.
Because I don't want to forget it.
Because I think there's a list already for 2024.
2025, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So,
2025.
actually, I could pull that up. I got everything multi-dimensional on my
Yeah, just
computer.
add it down at the bottom. Possible categories down there. I think that's a good idea.
I just gotta find it real quick. Where is it?
Definitely a couple we're gonna get rid of after this year. Here's
Yeah.
Allie. What's her name?
Alyssa Sevelin.
Yeah, I knew it started with an A. She's also a nominee. Great job here.
Mm-hmm. And Brad, if you want to describe to the audience real quick, because we had this conversation ourselves, because I bet some people are wondering why Alyssa Severland was not put in the leading actress category versus the supporting.
Oh yeah, supporting actor or actress is somebody who supports. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah. So we had that come up a few times. A lot of people nominated Mia Goth for best lead actress from Infinity Pool, and Dave Bautista for best lead actor in Cabin Fever, which there wasn't. It's not really called Cabin Fever, but I bet probably at some point somebody had a fever in the cabin. It's called Knock at the Cabin. The reason being, we changed it because, just from a technical definition standpoint, they're technically supporting actors still because they're not the lead character. They still the show. They might be the highest billed actor in the movie, but from a story standpoint, they're not the perspective the story is told from. So that being said, they're supporting villains, often fall in the supporting category for the most part, unless it's told through their perspective. So, but that's, in a nutshell. That's why.
Wait, in a what?
In a honeycomb.
No, you said nutshell. You know what that means? Help, suck, I'm in the nutshell.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
But Atanas does say there needs to be a horror award show on TV. Horror needs more love. Well, we agree with that. That's why we have a category for best series to try to give that recognition to horror/streaming. I love this. Sorry, I love this scene because that's very realistic. Like if somebody tried to do that to me, I would punch him square in the face.
Yeah, she freaking smacked her in the face. Yeah. Well, yeah. Also, oh yeah, go ahead. You're probably about to.
No,
say
you
what
finished. I was done.
No. Oh well, yeah. Also, we had that category, but we also included actors, actresses, scenes from all the series as well because we didn't want them to be left out. Because I think you're right. I think, they need some more respect. A lot of great performances, Pedro Pascal, Last of Us, Fall of House of Usher.
Haley Ramsey from The Last of Us.
100%. Yeah. Need their love, man.
Is it The Last of Us? I was about to say The Lost of Us.
It's The Last of Us.
Okay, thank you.
Unless you get lost. But then
I do get lost a lot, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is an interesting take, Brad. Which they're starting to get they're adding context to the story right now, so we're not missing much. I've heard a lot of people say they really liked Evil Dead Rise the first time, but not the second time. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either, because I have a feeling that I'm going to like this. Actually, this was like the third time for me watching this movie. I saw this twice in the theater.
Yeah, I've only seen it the one time. I liked it. I think I need it because there's a lot of stuff I really just didn't remember from the movie. Obviously, the opening stood out, memorable moment. A couple of the other scenes later stood out, but all this stuff, I didn't really remember a lot of it. So I don't know. It seems like it. I mean, though, just from what I remember, and we're about to attest to it, it seems like it's pretty rewatchable. It's not super slow, paced well. A lot of good moments in it to look forward to. So I don't know. I'd be surprised. That surprises me to hear that, I should say.
And yes, Brandon, just definitely a reminder, do not sneak up on any of us. We would punch you square in the face.
Yeah, about the smack. Oh. That's a Birdie, that's a good mug for you, man. You need that because you fell asleep on a urinal once. So
oh my god, don't fucking remind me. That was freaking one of our best buddies this freaking wedding week. His weekend of his wedding. And I suggest to never do a double shot whiskey neat. Don't suggest it on an empty stomach. Oh my god, Brad, you just remembering the story all over again.
That was the one, like you ordered it neat, but it was like the first time you ever ordered it neat, right? And they came out with just a shot of whiskey, and you're like, "What the fuck is this piece of shit? I want some Coke in there or something." Like I can't remember the story, but it was interesting.
Dude, I was so hungry. I wasn't even thinking straight. Like, it was that bad.
Hey, wouldn't you kill some Hooters right now, Birdie?
Oh, actually, I really could, even though I had a pretty good solid dinner tonight. So, I'm just trying to find this comment that Rosie said earlier about Chester here, because I kind of feel bad losing that comment.
Yeah, we need to find Chester, man.
Well, it's Rosie. It was about Chester. I'm just trying to find it. There it is. Yes, I'm fucking awesome. Rosie said a lot earlier. Birdie, it's Chester's birthday tomorrow. Chester, it's your birthday tomorrow? You know
Don't
what
play the
that
video.
means, Brad.
Don't play the video. Don't play the video.
Oh, I'm gonna play it.
We got to find a better video for this.
I'm gonna play it.
This one's not good.
Hey, guess what, Brad?
Happy birthday, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. May your day be pleasant. Open up your present just for you. Just
for you.
Got to find another video for that.
You know what? I'll let you handle that video.
Every time that creepy motherfucker pulls up there, I don't like it.
And Brad doesn't like clowns, which is funny because Brad plays a clown. From
From time to time, I've been known to.
Time to time.
Stop. I thought it was the look anyways.
Brooke, I saw you said earlier you were feeling let's see here. I'm doing somewhat better. Hope you are well. Well, talking to Chris, but you're saying you're doing somewhat better. So Brooke, hopefully you get a lot better here soon, and hopefully we can spread some good real cheer to heal you up just a little bit more.
A little good real cheer, a little good real beer, you know. Maybe get a sear on some steak.
Brad. You know the show we're doing. We need a damn good real beer. We need to open up our own beer line.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think that's
we got just the guy to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Look at this. She's carrying all the drinks in. They got pizza. You know, they're gonna have a good night. That looks like maybe some Mountain Dew there, straight out of the cup. A little foreshadowing with this little wood chipper thing too, which
yes. Oh no, don't drop the drinks.
Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated.
No, not this. Okay, just because an earthquake happens, guys, you don't drop your drinks, you don't drop your za. Hell, freaking the dude in Jurassic World, he didn't drop his margaritas when a whole bunch of dinosaurs were attacking the theme park. Like, come on, guys, his priorities.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop a margarita under any circumstances. I don't care if Michael Myers is behind me. I don't care if Jason. I don't care if. Well, see, Freddy Krueger might be different because I don't know how you taste margaritas in Dreamland. So maybe then I would drop it. But outside of that, I don't know. Like like Leatherface, fuck him.
Mm-hmm. And Zodiac Seas, Brad says electrolytes. So Pedialytes.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Tastes like ass to me, but it does help with a hangover. Oh, look at that. They ruined the saw, man.
See, here's what I don't get. It's not ruined. She's still eating it right there. You could eat that still. There's a lot of good stuff left in there. There's a hole. That's what he said.
No shit, Sherlock.
Whoa,
man. But
what
this movie wouldn't have ever happened if it weren't for this douchebag. Just to go ahead and let y'all just throw that out there in the world.
I mean, there could be some good loot down there, Birdie.
Dude,
there could be.
There better be some monkeys.
Yeah, there could be monkeys. There could be purple boxes down there. You never know what you're going to
find.
Ray gun, Wonder Waffle, you know?
Dude, I love waffles.
Speaking of which, I bought some Eggos the other day for the first time in probably a decade.
Dude, aren't they freaking... Dude, do you know what you can do with them? You can freaking just... Well, yeah. Yeah, you can eat them. But what you can do, Brad, is you can freaking take them out. You can put them in the microwave just to get them a little heated up, unfrozen, and let them be flexible. Put it in a taco stand container so it gets in the shape of a taco. Get some sausage, some bacon, some eggs, and you got a freaking waffle taco.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea at all.
Or if you don't want to do that, get you 2 waffles, toast them up, and then put sausage, eggs, and bacon in the middle and have you a freaking waffle sandwich.
A waffle sandwich, yeah. I like maybe put a little syrup in there.
Ooh,
now
we're talking.
Put a little syrup in there. Syrup's good with sausage. It's good with, everything. Syrup's good.
Well, Brad, I don't think they found anything that we mentioned, but they did find a freaking cool freaking final record.
They did. They found that. And they found more than they wanted to bar. Oh, see, I thought there's a lot of shit in here that he hasn't looted yet. There could be some good stacks down there, I would want to make sure I check all the crevices of this place, make sure we're not missing anything. Now, there's roaches, you got to watch out for that. But, roaches are going to be the least of their concerns by the end of this movie.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus showed up just now. I don't know what he's doing in there, but one can assume he's there to help fend off these deadites.
Okay, Vanderhoff, to answer your question, just so I don't go to hell or anything. Vanderhoff, I got an hour and 16 minutes, and now we're at hour 15 minutes and 55, 54, 53, 52.
Beautiful.
And Brandon says Belgian waffles are the goat. And you know what, my friend? I absolutely agree. I love Belgian waffles, especially if you could give me some chicken and waffles, man. Incredible. Let's see here. And Brandon says Jesus is a friend of mine. Dude, that's awesome. And hopefully everybody has Jesus as a friend.
Dude, I hope so too.
Oh, dude, there's your freaking flies and oh, and yeah. Hey, answer this question, guys. If you just, enter a bank vault and you see all the crosses and Jesus and all that, would you even go any further into that room? Because I would be going the other way.
Depends on the location. I think, if you're in the South, I think that's probably a totally reasonable thing you could find in a bank vault somewhere. Other places maybe not as much. It just depends on location, and stuff like that. How old the bank, it just, it could be a private collection. You don't know that, it could be whatever.
Brad Chester asked, how good is Evil Dead Rise? Let me check. Yeah, Chester, if you see in our poll right now in the chat, you get to see that people really fucking love it.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good, man. And also, we got a poll on Killerflix right now too. If you want to vote on that one as well, that one's freaking dominating the numbers.
I like it, dude. They're on the 14th floor.
Hey, I actually, I forgot who I was talking to the other day, but that's smart. If you're gonna live somewhere where there's many floors and people living above and below, you always want the top floor.
You do. From a noise standpoint, right? Because you don't want people over your head like doing P90X upstairs, plyometrics.
Brad.
That could get really annoying. But at the same time, it's nice to be close to the ground.
Brad, that's what freaking parachutes for. After we loot a building, we just parachute.
That's true too. That's true.
And lose all the freaking 100 and
okay. 40. Whoa. Here's the story. Okay, here's the story. All right.
Hey, before you tell your story real quick, because I want to say hi to Mel real quick from My Killer Podcast. What's going on there, Mel? Which, guys, Mel is also back for the Real Horror Awards because she is presenting the category, and I got so many presenters, I got to look that up real quick. So, Mel, I do apologize. I should already know everybody by heart. But I just want to make sure I get it right. Mel from My Killer Podcast is presenting Scariest Movie / Series, which is a combination of both.
I like that, man. That's going to be a good category too, Mel. You picked a good one. All right. Here's the story. Okay, we've been playing this Zombies on Modern Warfare 3, right? If you guys have played any Call of Duty Zombies, same concept, but this one's open world. You got missions and shit you can do. You get money. There's a perk in the game where you can essentially drink the perk, and then when you die at the end of the match, it stashes all your shit there. The next time you come in, you can pick it up. So we've been rolling money. We've been saving money that way because we'd give all of our money to Bert. He'll kill himself. We'll pick him up the next mission. All that money's still there. And then we do that a few times. Money grows. Money makes the world go round. LL Cool J said that. Bert's saying the same. So we're all good. And we're trying to save it up to fight this big ass graboid looking thing at the end, right? This big ass worm. We want to go in there, triple pack a punch over weapons. This shit ain't cheap. 15,000, and that's after you spend 10,000. That's after you spend 5,000. So that's a total of whatever that is added up. But we finally had $180,000, which is very That's a very big amount of money, Birdie. That's a lot of money. That took several
This is where I
matches to
take
build
my
that.
leave.
That's a lot of money. That's a big amount of money, man. That took several hours of games to build that up. That's a big bank play. And the last match we were in yesterday, the second to last match, we go in there, we're racking stacks, dude. We did so many missions, got so much money. We gave it all to Bird at the end. We're looking good. Like we're gonna go kill it the next game. I give this guy the perk that allows him to keep all that shit, and he stashes it. Then he goes and kills himself. He never drinks the perk. Money goes out the window. We go back into the next mission. His tombstone guy's not there. His money's not there. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. He goes over here with the RPG and shoots himself in the fucking in a wall, blows himself up. He said, I'm out of here. I don't need this anymore. That's the story. Again, I told that you guys aren't going to care, but I just thought you guys should know.
It's such a sad story.
It was cool though. It's fun, man. I like playing the game, so it's no big deal to me.
I know, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna make it up to you. I'll get you $1 or something.
I bet when we log back in, you're gonna have $800,000 because you just freaking.
That's
been
my
playing
goal.
3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna be working on the Real Horror Awards? Nope, playing zombies. Even though I got my Chiefs playing, we got freaking NFL playoffs now, so I will be focusing on that too this weekend.
Starting on Saturday, right?
Oh yeah, getting some wings.
Yeah, Saturday. That's a good day for wings. That might.
No, not Wing Zone. What am I thinking? Wingstop. Yeah, getting some Wingstop wings. I'm not gonna go get it because I'm lazy. I'm gonna get brought to me. And we're gonna have a good time. Get the freaking Cajun corn fritters, man. Like,
it's 5 minutes from your house, Birdie.
Dude, I'm lazy. Let me be lazy, okay?
So you could ride a bike out there and pick it up faster.
What about you? You freaking DoorDash. You and Chris DoorDash everything.
I haven't used DoorDash in probably a year and a half. Really? Probably. I don't do it.
Bullshit.
Chris does it. I don't do it. I don't do it. It costs more money. I'd rather just go out. Get it.
Actually, this past weekend, I did had a code for free delivery, and I used it for some Mexican.
Dude.
Got me for the fajita nachos with some tacos.
I might have to get Mexican this weekend and wings. I might follow your lead on that.
Dude. I did go to the best Mexican place because I didn't want to pay too much for the driving out and everything. So I just did my closest one, which is Ponchos. And still good.
Ponchos is good, man. I used to like the shit out of Ponchos.
Hey guys, let's just go easy on the Chiefs in the chat because they're gonna be busting the Dolphins' ass on Saturday.
Dude, Nugget, man. My man Nugget. I don't know.
Hey, shut up, you nugget. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Oh, Rosie said enchiladas, Brad.
Ooh, I like enchiladas.
Baby.
Ooh, baby.
Baby. Ooh, baby. Hey there, Mia. Ooh, baby. Let's go there, Mia. How are you doing? Which, if y'all want to know, Mia is a big fan of the Evil Dead franchise. So, it would only be fitting for her to show up and hang out with us for a little bit for watching Evil Dead Rise. Oh, and from what I understood, Brad, someone in the chat let me know if I'm totally wrong here. But from what I understood, this is or when we're about to get this chant, that is going to be Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, that question came up earlier in the chat too. They were asking when his cameo was in the movie, and Snyder, Chris, our buddy, he properly said that. He said it's a voiceover cameo, and yeah, it's right up here.
Vanderhoff says they got the best pizza in New Jersey, and a lot of the times I drive 20 minutes each way just to pick up the best pizza. But man, I heard New York had the best slice of pizza, a little place, sweet home, called Sbarro's. That is an Office reference, just in case, because it's Britney, bitch.
Now, see, I was just going to say, she went down there to get the laundry done. She just said, she told the kids earlier, she said, don't take the library, or I don't know where library came from. Don't take the elevator after a earthquake. And then she does that. She looks at the stairs, she thinks about it. She said, fuck it. And I agree. If you're carrying laundry, you're not going to take the stairs, but it's a bad decision. Look at her just casually going to do some laundry.
Oh, man. Yeah, before
Honestly-
shit really gets good, let's answer Mia's question of what are we sipping tonight? Let's pull off a drum
Right
dance
here.
question.
Hold on.
Aw,
This
dude.
is the elevator freaking possession time, dude. Getting that lift. We're riding up. We're going up the
Highway to
floors.
hell.
Yeah. It's
So real
coming.
quickly, Mia,
This
I
all-
am drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade White, which is pretty much, in a way, it's just a creamsicle lemonade alcoholic beverage.
Creamsicle, nice. I got
Yeah,
a Scofflaw Basement IPA. It's a or I'm sorry, Pog Basement IPA. It's a local joint here in Atlanta. Very good beer, very good. Got a passion fruit orange guava flavor to it, so I like that. It's really good. I like it. I'm actually about to get another one. I'm empty. But I might go to Coors.
Actually, get it before after this thing because this thing is very makes you a little bit uncomfortable. And Mia also, guys, it will be presenting the best horror award to new character in the horror realm of 2023.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good category for sure. It's gonna be fun this year.
Oh yeah, dude. And if y'all are fans of the original and the remake from 2013, requel sequel, you know this thing all too well.
Yeah, it's kind of the same ordeal. It doesn't get quite as crazy as
This one I
Divine.
think hurts more.
I don't know, man. The other two from the original and the remake make me a little bit more uncomfortable than this one does. But this one does visually, it's cool. And with the headphones on, it's kind of scary.
Hey, that's all you gotta say, man. Shut the fuck up and they'll stop.
This elevators it gets good use in this movie for sure.
Ooh. She just got bitch slapped.
I like her red hair in this movie, man.
Oh, dude, it works.
Because she just dyed it too, right? In the movie?
Yeah, she dyed it in the movie, but I think that's actually her natural hair color.
Well, yeah, but in the movie, her character was just dyeing her hair. It looks good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Red getting strapped in.
freaking being oh god, dude. How's this like not as like this is? I'm telling you, man, this has to be painful with the freaking elevator wires, man. Twisting her body,
snapping arms. It ends though. It's right there. It doesn't get as weird. It doesn't get as weird as the other ones, which I'm good with. I'm fine with. I don't need to see vines going up, vaginas. But I just this is a good way to end it right there. I think power's going out.
Brad, this would be a good time. Yeah, it's a good time to get a beverage. Chester did ask something, but wasn't a question. So, Chester, let me find it real quick. Let's see here. Chester saying you are a Lions fan. First off, good team, my friend. Host the Rams in the playoffs. But yeah, that's actually I told Brad this too. It's my most anticipated NFC wildcard game this weekend.
I agree. I'm a fan of the Lions right now under Dan Campbell as well. I love the guy, and I'm pulling for him, man. In the NFC, especially, I'm probably pulling for the Niners first, just because I like Kyle Shanahan, Juwan Jennings, UT guy. It'd be cool for him to win a Super Bowl. But Lions probably my number 2 in the NFC right now, for sure. And again, they got Hendon Hooker. He's on the bench. If he were starting, I'd be pulling for the Lions all day.
All freaking day. Before things really get heated here, we got a heated SOB in the chat. Matt Fauci, he has a very urgent message. Cannonball! I love Anchorman. So, Fauci, what's going on, man? And guys, he'll have the big responsibility for the Real Horror Awards because he will present the first category of the night on February the 8th, and that is presenting Best Poster.
That's a good category too, man. That one's a lot of fun. That's a new one this year.
New one.
I thought it was a great idea that you had, Bert, to include that because posters are an important part of these movies.
Because they freaking sell, man. Posters sell movies. First off, Talk about freaking which person you do not want to cook eggs for you in the morning.
Yeah, she's whipping up eggs. She's got the flames on 100%. 110 actually, I would say. It looks like she cranked them up a little higher than they're supposed to go.
Chef
Just dropping
Ramsay will not be complaining about raw eggs.
And look, here's the thing, man. Like, why waste time getting all the eggs out of the shells when you can just throw the whole shell in the pan?
Good protein.
Like, get a little extra crunch in there. Everybody likes crunch.
Texture.
Good scene right here, man. Throwback to the
Mhm.
classics. I mean, really cool stuff.
God, I'm telling you, man, like Alyssa Sutherland just does such a freaking amazing job acting like a deadite. Like, it's just beautiful. And she gets better as the movie goes along.
Dude, the supporting actress category is fantastic. She's going up against Mia
Stacked.
Goth. Yeah, I mean it's awesome.
We got some new people joining the chat there. I want to get them real quick. We got Davey. What's going on there, Davey? How are you doing, my friend? He's been a big help for us getting the ballot link out there to people.
Thanks, Davey. Much appreciated, man.
And we got Jeffrey Miller. What's going on, man? Say, has the movie started? Yes, we are just got done with the first act, and we're in Act 2.
Yeah, 36 minutes in. There's a timestamp right there between us on the bottom there. Feel free to jump in. It's on Prime. It's on HBO Max, or Max as they call it now.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free, jump on in here.
And
this is gross.
this is me after 3 Irish car bombs.
Yeah, this is you after damn. Yeah, the car.
Sniffing bourbon and then taking the shot
and shooting it out your nose. That would come out your nose, though.
And that was the last words we get from Ellie before we get the true introduction to Mother Deadeye.
Yep, she is not looking hot right now.
Which Mother Deadeye is a major player in the real horror war category for new horror character and best villain.
100%.
Which be a good time to pull this up back again, just in case. There's the link. If you can't click on it, let me know. Or if you need access to the link, let me know, and I will find a way to get it to you.
It's fun to fill out too, man. It's fun to fill out.
It really is.
We appreciate your feedback at the bottom too. There's a few questions at the bottom about the channel.
Yes, which that's been extremely helpful, and we always have a Patreon stream that we go over those things with our Patreons and our YouTube shit members, because we discuss it with them. Because again, they help make our channel run too, and we definitely want to go it over with them, and then we pick apart and figure out how we can make the channel better. And trust me, we do have ideas this year how to make this channel better and how to make another project we're about to introduce something special too, but it's not ready to be announced yet.
No, dude. But I was just thinking about something the other day, Brody. Actually, I was just thinking about it today.
What you think about?
January, almost mid-January now. You know what that means?
Playoffs?
We got a damn real March Madness bracket to make here pretty soon, man.
Dude, you son of a bitch. You read my mind. I was legit going to ask you about that after the stream. Like, dude, we need to hop on it and get that bracket made. Even though we got our topic picked. That's the good news. We got our topic picked. We just need to get our 64 movies in gear.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait.
Sorry, I was just looking at my text real quick. Fuck Nick Saban. But anyways.
What do you do?
Well, just fuck him. But anyways, Ellie is officially dead, or so we think. So
this is a little this is a little odd. You know, I get the elevator was broken, the stairs were all fucked up, but they just put her in bed, covered her up, and now they're having a little candle ceremony here. Like, it's just, I don't know.
And he kind of looks like Uncle Ben from Star Wars Episode 4.
Yeah, I mean, he looks something like that. It's just, you know, I don't know if my neighbor came over and they had their dead sister and they're like, hey, can we use your extra bed to maybe, like, you know, RIP her? I don't think I, you know, would accept that. I wouldn't be able to look at that room the same again after this, because she doesn't look good. She just vomited all over the place. You know, she's got juices all over. Like, it's just like, I don't think I don't think I'd be interested in accepting that. I get it. You want to be a good neighbor, but like maybe like lend some sugar, or like, like if they need a leaf blower, which you probably wouldn't need here in this case, but you might.
I know a guy,
Yeah, like just do that, but
Texas Tree Fall.
yeah, great guy.
Mega Cat, first off, what's going on? How are you doing? Secondly, you definitely made me look at my phone, you sneaky bastard. Breaking news, Tennessee Titans hire Nick Saban. God, that would be a disaster. Nick Saban just needs to retire, and I think he's officially retiring. So I think I know I should say fuck Nick Saban, but honestly, he's one of the truly great college football coaches of all time.
We can say that now that he's retired, but we couldn't say it before.
Even though I bet you now all the cheating is going to come out of how he fucking cheated. So
that's probably what. Yeah, that'll come out in a week. That's why he retired, because he was about to get hammered with sanctions. I don't know, but. I think it looks like Bill Belichick, dude. I saw what's his name? Remind me, who's the Patriots fan in here? I know we got one.
Ashton.
Yeah, it looks like Belichick. He keeps getting talked about with this Falcons job, and I'm not sure of how I feel about it. Honestly,
I went. Well, you're going to be drafting a quarterback. I'll tell you that for sure. Or get Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, we got to get a quarterback, but I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like maybe I don't know. I don't like what Belichick has done.
That the Commanders are officially out of it for Belichick. So I think the Commanders are going to just hire within house and get Eric Bieniemy, who used to be the KC offensive coordinator, who I wish we had back. But
yeah, I would rather have Bieniemy. I'd rather have Vrabel. I just at this point I really don't know if I'd want Belichick at this point. I think he'd be fine. But what are you going to get? You're going to get 3-4 years. Best. So even if he does build something, have a good time, you're going to be looking for another coach soon anyway. So,
yeah, dude, this is creepy. If our freaking voicemail played, I'll tell you this, and this movie does a great job of it. Deadites are pricks.
They are. Hey, Bertie, we got a super chat from Courtney Reed here, man.
Oh, do we? And I wanted to make sure you start Davies' comment, and I got Brandon's. But yeah, we got to take care of super chats first before shit hits the fan. $2 super chat for Courtney Reed saying, Belichick retired. I'm removing my porch lights. Dude, I'm so sorry about that because he's a big Patriots fan too, Courtney Reed is. But you know what, man? You had a great era, and a lot of people are trying to replicate. Like Kansas City and Andy Reid, we're trying to replicate that era of the Patriots, man. So they just done a lot for the league. But yeah, Belichick, definitely one of the good ones.
Yep, he is, man. I think it is time for a change for the Patriots. I think it's a lot to be excited about, especially if y'all get Vrabel. Vrabel's a good coach, man.
Gerard Mayo.
Fucked up. Yeah, Gerard Mayo would be a good opportunity too. So I think it's it's a good time for a change. I just think it wasn't meshing anymore. But yeah, definitely sad to see him go from the Patriots. Mm-hmm. This is fucked up, man. She's
and real quickly, I buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
RoboCop, we're doing it soon.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh man, but this right here, Brad, I'm trying to remember. Or we're getting close to one of the scariest scenes for the horror award category for this movie. Even though this one should have been included.
Yeah, when she's in the bath, they just put her in the bathtub. She boils the water because her body's so fucking hot. Not in like a hot, but like temperature
just
hot.
Just Sutherland's hot.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, there's symbolism there for sure. But she gets thrown up in the ceiling and she's all like screaming and shit. Now she's creeping out of the bathtub. Scary as fuck. It's good. It's good sequence.
Oh,
I like this.
So good. Look at that. That's so good. That's our thumbnail tonight.
Yeah, I like that.
Mommy's with the maggots now.
It's so crazy good. This is actually one of my hidden scenes right here, Brad. I've loved this scene. Just the creepiness, man. Just look at that.
That's really good. I like her being the main deadite here a lot, actually. This is that thing. You get that it's like it's your mom, man. It's your mom that's the fucking deadite, which is scary.
Oh, if that was my mom, I would be an emotional wreck.
You think she'd still whip up some banana pudding, though?
After she fucking gets me, yeah.
or do you think like maybe like there's a little bit of like Miss Stewart left to like fucking whip up enough banana pudding, before she kills you? You think
Yeah,
she would do it?
absolutely. I would think she would do it. And you want to know her secret ingredient for Did I Miss Stewart? Do you know what would be her secret ingredient?
I was just thinking it's going to be like where she came in, instead of like eggshells she's throwing in, she's just throwing full bananas in there, and she's like maybe like maybe she just smashes the bananas like this, just mashes them up with the peel and throws it in there.
Brad, that is my mother you're talking about.
But no, I'm just saying, like she smashes the bananas in there, and then there's like vanilla wafers and shit. Birdie, hold on, and then you get the banana pudding. Yeah, but listen though, you get the banana pudding, and you're eating it, and it's just full of banana pills, and like there's plastic in there from the vanilla wafers, and you start eating it, and you're just like,
what the fuck is this piece of shit?
You're in timeout. 5 minutes.
I'm just like banana
she's about
peels.
to get a tattoo right here.
Oh yeah, she's got that tattoo gun.
Oh,
She's freaking I actually forgot about the tattoo gun, man.
man, I thought she was legitimately going to get it in the eye. Like that was my big worry. Oh, there's classic tongue.
Holy shit, she sailed.
Yeet.
Throwback. I thought the tattoo artist being a profession was kind of a cool twist. I think that's kind of a cool, like, unique thing. We don't see a lot.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're about to get a scary scene right here too with the little game of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Look.
With the arm coming out of the darkness like that, that's cool as fuck.
Gray cinematography, which is another category. Marty, dude, that got me in the theater. I'll be honest with you. When she goes, Marty.
Oh, Steve Austin's coming up with the chair.
Then talk about rough sex. Oh,
bite his fucking head off, man. His eyeball suck zone.
Yeah,
I forgot about that, dude. That's because she spits it out too, and yeah.
Dude, imagine if this movie were in 3D.
It wouldn't be the first time you see an eyeball.
That person chokes on it, like.
Now so I like that they threw that in, because it's a little corny where she takes the eyeball out and spits it out, but it's also kind of a throwback to like Evil Dead 2 and stuff. So I like that.
Real quickly, the Shining shot. I will always point out a Shining shot.
Oh yeah, at the door, right? Yeah,
where it just rises above. Wendy.
Yep, I like that. But yeah, that eyeball sequence was straight from Evil Dead 2. So that was cool. Again, it's just like it's one of those things that this movie right now is so intense and so scary. You throw that in the air, it's like let's just give it the throwback. I like it.
Mm-hmm. She made banana pudding out of you. That's my mother. Leave the mothers out of this.
Unless it's mother or deadite, though. But in this case, the mother is your deadite, or your deadite is the mom.
Y'all are in timeout. Brad, go ahead. You highlight this. I know you want to address it.
Oh, yeah. From a while ago, David said, however, I don't think there is one bad movie in the Evil Dead franchise. I'm a massive fan. The first movie forever changed the way I look at film. 100%. First movie is very special. It's one of those that they didn't have a lot of money. They made something special out of it. And we love it for that. And yeah, you're right. Not one movie in the franchise is bad. There's a few that's different. There's a few that's the same. This is very similar to 2013. Just different setting. But that's okay. They all give you something different. And I love it. None of them are bad. She got blown away.
But yeah, if we're going to be honest, guys, if we're talking about like best quality for a horror movie franchise, it's always Evil Dead for me. Not one bad movie. And I was worried about this one for kind of ending the streak. No worries anymore, because this movie fucking nailed it.
That was fantastic, man.
And,
we're-
this, oh, yeah, this is so good.
Looking through the peephole, I like that a lot. This is a scene for scariest scene of the year. This
Well,
is
we're
one of the
getting ready.
nominees.
We're getting ready for it.
Yeah, it's coming
We're
right
not
up.
quite there yet. Is this dude deaf, or is the rain that loud?
I think she jumps out. If she's seen John Wick 3, she'd probably jump out and she'd probably feel good about her survival chances.
Yeah. Let's see. Brandon Belden, I highlighted this one. Do you think Evil Dead Arise is the best film on fleshing out characters other than 2013? So I'm dissecting this question real quick.
It's
Do you
Evil Dead
think
Rise. Evil
Evil
Dead
Dead
Rise.
Rise is the best film in fleshing out characters other than 2013. I would say absolutely it does because Brandon, I know we haven't gotten to that part, but it's already heavily insinuated, so we'll go ahead and get to it. That Beth is pregnant and she's learning she doesn't want to take care of children because she doesn't think she'd be a good mom. This movie and what she does throughout the entirety of this movie says otherwise.
Good arc. Yeah, absolutely. And I think this one does better than Evil Dead 2013. I like the movie. Okay. I don't love the characters in 2013. You got the dumbass reading the book, the brother's the protagonist in the movie. I don't even remember his name. Ash was his name, actually. His name was Ash, right? In the remake?
Mm-hmm. In the remake? Man, I can't remember his name. Mia would know.
Either way, I didn't really like him that much. I thought the best part of that was Jane Levy, who spent most of the movie as a Deadite. So I don't know. If maybe they would have used her as the protagonist and did a couple other things, like I would have got. But yeah, Lily Sullivan, Beth here. I like Beth a lot. So yes, I would say that maybe this movie does in fact better than 2013.
I wish she was my aunt.
Yeah. Would she make banana pudding for you, or?
We wouldn't be making banana pudding. Anyways,
take, dude. She's your aunt, man.
Blu-ray. That's not my aunt. Blu-ray Addict, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Just wanted to say hello to you because now, Brad, we're diving in to the real horror war category for scariest scene of 2023. And it's when Mother Deadeye is at the door trying to trick the little girl to opening it. Because this was in the trailer too.
Classic scene, yeah. She's out there
Rosie
singing.
knows
shit.
how I play. She knows how I play.
She ain't looking about the banana pudding, man.
God, now I want some banana pudding.
Hey, wouldn't be bad.
Maybe if I can talk to not Corey, freaking damn it. Elon, dude, who's the fucking guy?
Elon Musk.
No, not Elon Musk. Fuck that guy. Addison, not Addison.
I'm pretty sure his satellite.
Allison's boyfriend in Halloween 2018. Who is that?
Cameron,
yes. Cameron knows all about banana pudding by tossing that phone inside that banana pudding at the
I
party.
thought it was queso.
Dude, there's so many stories I don't fucking know. Like,
Either way, I'd eat queso or banana pudding right now. I really don't give a fuck.
dude,
I'd do either one.
Dude, I freaking go Taco Mac to get that queso. Oh, but
Next
what
time you're
about
down-
Bridget here? She's not doing so well.
Next time you come down here, Brady, we'll go hit up Taco Mac.
And that Pud bar.
Yeah, we'll do that too.
So I could kick your ass.
So David Deathroy earlier said the stuff in the hallway really works for me. I don't know. I just thought they would have take it farther than the 2013 movie did. That's what I like about Evil Dead, always pushing it. They are. Look at her just sitting out here. Speaking of hallway, she's sitting out here just singing. She's trying to lure in her youngest daughter, creep her out a little bit, maybe try to get her to open the door.
Mm-hmm. And just again, this is just beautiful cinematography, which again, real horror war category. Shocker at this point, guys.
Look at this guy right here. Look at MAGA asking a stupid ass question.
Don't call
Ever had bacon on a pizza? Of course I've had bacon on a damn pizza. Get the
any
fuck out
meat
of here.
lover special ever.
Nah, man, no question's a dumb question, but of course,
Except for pineapple, because pineapple don't belong on pizza.
dude, have you ever had bacon and pineapple on a pizza together? It's quite good.
No, because pineapple ruins everything. And just fruit does not go on pizza.
Tomato sauce is on pizza, all of it.
Anyways, yeah, but anyways, Bridget's not doing very well. Like, she probably took one too many shots. Oh, dude, here it is, Fo. The beautiful camera shot right here. I'm not sure how they did this. It's beautiful.
Dude, Ali Sutherland, man.
Alyssa
Creepy, man.
Sutherland. Repeat
Well,
after me. Alyssa.
She said I could call her Ali.
Okay. I'm glad you got your BFS right there. Open up now. But anyways, Brad, just to let you know, because Days of the Dead is coming to Atlanta here in a couple of weeks, and Alyssa Sutherland's going to be there.
You didn't tell me this before.
And Heather Langenkamp is going to be there too, and Adam Green, and Felissa Rose.
You didn't tell me this before.
I know. Well, I'm telling you now, and you got 2 weeks to prepare.
Is it 2 weeks from now?
I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks. Oh yeah, right there. I'll double check, but I'm not going because I'm saving money for October. God, look at that dude. Even though I want to go so bad to that convention if I had all the money in the world. Yeah, no, little girl, you don't have nothing to be apologized for. I understand that's your mom. Classic Deadeye quotes right there, dude. That's a good comeback too. I'm not a groupie.
You psycho bitch.
Dude, again, just that kind of like dialogue where a lot of people will have the problem with that in Rob Zombie's movies, but they didn't have a problem with them doing it.
Well, I was thinking that's not even that crazy of a line, you know?
Nah. It's blueprint classic Evil Deadness.
Yeah. This girl right here, man. She's been hanging out with Sid from Toy Story.
Stephanie. Dude, you just fucking ruined that character for me, Brad. You just fucking ruined that character because now I'm going to think it's fucking Sid from Toy Story. Wonder what Bridget's making. Y'all talk about pizza in the chat, and that's what I got for dinner last night because Pizza Hut had that customer appreciation promo code yesterday, and I ate on it earlier. Delicious.
Here's what I want to hear, guys. I want to hear your favorite pizza restaurant. If it's super local, don't mention it. But if it something like Mel Mushroom, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, something that's available everywhere, let me know. I want to know.
It's Domino's technically because I haven't had a bad Domino's pizza in years. Even though if I have to have one more pizza before I die, it'll be a thin crust from Pizza Hut.
I got to tell you, Domino's has been the most improved pizza in the last 20 years.
They used
to be dog shit. Pizza Hut was Meister. Actually, for me, Papa John's was always on top because I like the pepperoncinis and the garlic that they come with it. Yes. And then, Pizza Hut used to be my fucking jam too. Actually, when I was younger, it was Pizza Hut number 1, Papa John's 2. Domino's was always last place, and then Papa John's, Pizza Hut swapped. But dude, I don't know. There was a shift probably back in 2016 where Domino's became him, if you will. Mm-hmm. We should say, because this is an entity. Domino's became it. And it hasn't looked back, man. It's that garlic, that butter garlic crust they have, man. Parmesan. Fantastic.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
The cheese bread, great.
Yeah. It's Domino's. Domino's is king now, man.
Oh, real quickly, though, that practical effect with her swallowing that glass shard and that sticking out of her throat. Perfection.
Yeah, now the other girls changed.
Cheese grater. Sorry, that was a oh shit moment of the Real Horror Awards. It's the cheese grater.
It's a good scene. Good scene overall. Oh, there's bam, bitch went down.
Bam, Sid, super bitch. Or bam, Beth, super bitch. And let's see here. Jason J-Man from Backtrack Cinema. What's going on there, man? How are you doing?
J-Man, man. Good to see you, my friend.
Dude,
Hope you're
I'll
doing
tell you
well.
this though. J-Man is going to really appreciate the real March Madness this year.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%. He's going to be really excited. He's going to be really excited.
Oh man. Yeah, she's dealing with a big stick situation. You can just tell that wasn't the first time that she had that.
Oh my gosh, Birdie. She's like fucking.
Hey, you brought my
16?
mother into this, and that was inappropriate. So I figure I'd throw something right back at you.
That's true.
But you know what? Stephanie won. That bitch, nothing.
Yeah, she lost that situation for sure.
Dude,
Now they're one more person down.
dude, yo, Adrian, I remember that Spaceballs watch party I did with the fellas over at the Ether Files podcast. Brad, the Ether.
Yeah, those ether tools, man, they add up. A lot of people are saying Pizza Hut, man, still king, man. Pizza Hut.
It's hard
Pizza
to go
Hut.
wrong with it. The thin crust, man, is strong.
Honestly, I haven't had Pizza Hut in a couple of years, I don't think.
Dude, I gave you that promo code yesterday. You should hit up on it. It would fetch you for 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, we already had food. We made a big ass thing of ziti the other night.
Ooh.
Let's see. Maggot Cat said, "I hurt his feelings, man. I can't help that he's stupid. He was born slow." I'm sorry. But bacon, man. Come on. Of course, bacon on pizzas is legit, though.
How
But,
dare you hurt Mega Cat's feelings? He is a fall fan, and we love our fall brothers and sisters.
That's true. But
You bastard.
I think it's just customary to put bacon on all pizza, though.
Especially in meat lovers. It's guaranteed.
Pepperoni and
Even though
bacon.
Canadian bacon, though.
I like
because
that too.
Domino's Canadian bacon, I'll always get that shit.
I like that too. I like that a lot.
Because they crisp up that Canadian bacon to perfection. Domino does 10 out of 10 times. Ooh, J-Man, because I know Brad loves his action movies. I got a good video coming out soon. What is the greatest 80s action movie?
You already know, J-Man.
Die Hard? Rainbow?
RoboCop.
Ooh,
I'm going
good
RoboCop.
pick. Hey, Brad, do you know what I would do with RoboCop?
I'd buy that for $1.
I know it's not a super chat, but we play every time we hear RoboCop.
100%, dude. One of the most brutal movies of the 80s. One of the most gritty movies of the 80s. The action sequences, they're good. They're very solid for the 80s. But it's, fucking Paul Verhoeven, man. That movie was so good. I got to go RoboCop.
And Davey says the exact same thing, Brad. Gray's 80s action movie is RoboCop.
My man, dude. I love it.
And Davey says, gotta go feed my 3 cats. I promise I'm not an old cat lady posing as a young whippersnapper. You kids say whippersnapper, right? I think we still say that, but you know what, man? Hey, we appreciate you hanging out with us, chilling with us. Go feed your 3 pussy cats.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, I gotta make sure because we don't want to get any kind of bad publicity around here. Brad talking about people's mothers and their banana bread.
Is banana pudding? Thank you very much.
Well, hey, her banana bread is to die for too.
Well, I haven't had that.
Oh, you
Is
haven't?
this Bruce Campbell right here? Is this Bruce Campbell or is it earlier?
I think it was just a speech.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was her too, or him. God, Bruce Campbell. I'm sorry if you ever watched this. Like, Brad, you know what they gotta do, right? Ash taught
What's-
us this in Ash versus the Evil Dead.
What do they got to do?
How do you defeat a Deadite?
Dehead them.
Yep. They gotta do what they gotta do. Thank you, Rosie. I always gotta make the nice save on this channel. But speaking of pussy cats, Good Real Hunting, the official OnlyFans page of Good Real Hunting, where all the nerdy reels, so you can watch all the nasty and dirty reels, so you don't have to. No, I'm just kidding. There's no such thing. No one has suggested it in the ballot recommendation for the channel. But let's see.
I think I'm going to get some good pizza this weekend, Birdie.
Wait, did you say you were gonna get some good bitches this weekend?
No, I'm going to get some good pizza.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said, but I just had to clear it out. It's like, Brad, I hate to remind you of something. But we're getting some Total Recall love in the chat too, Brad.
Oh, dude, Total Recall 2. Fantastic. Arnold?
I still
Again,
gotta
Paul
see that
Verhoeven?
one.
It's fantastic, man. Great
I
flick.
gotta see Total Recall. Ooh. J-Man said, Brad, picked up Rosemary's Baby on 4K.
Dude, great find, my friend. I love the movie. I need to see it again. I haven't seen it in a couple of years.
I did.
Yeah, no, that's a good find. That's a good find. That's a good buy, J-Man. I'm happy that you did that.
Freaking Robert the Wolfman, what's going on, man? Just letting you know, Brad, for Dylan's New Nightmare, it's an official nominee for Best Fan Film, and Robert plays a heavy thing into that.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's a good nominee as well. And it needs your support, so hit that damn, that damn that
Where
poll
is it? I gotta get back there. There it is.
There it is.
Oh, and Brad, real quickly from earlier, Blu-ray Addict said he got done watching Titanic.
Oh, you're right. I do remember saying, dude, great film. One of my favorites. I loved what they were able to do in the 90s as far as practical effects with this Titanic ship. It was fantastic. Obviously good story there as well. Leonardo's breakout performance. A lot of good things to be said. Score, the music, beautiful. Very tragic movie, of course, but it's one of the best.
And especially freaking that one. Oh, ow!
Right through the bicep.
Especially that one guy hitting the freaking the rotator engine. Where the guy goes going.
The propeller, yeah, when he jumps off at the end.
Oh, classic blood throwing up. Do you know what I like about this? Actually, I'm going to save that comment here in a minute.
Man, she's still.
Danny. Ooh. Oh, Brad, this is important for zombies. Fire weakness.
Napalm
burst. Ooh, Brad, freaking dragon shotgun.
Oh, great idea, Birdie. Great
Remember
idea.
that.
Yeah.
Triple pack a punch.
Put that in the bank, man.
Let's see here. And Robert the Wolfman, you are so welcome, my friend. That film absolutely deserves it. It's actually between that and Never Hike Alone 2 or Womp Stomp are the two ones that are going at it this year.
Brandon the Beldam. I thought it was What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Yeah, it was. Looking back, obviously, you're like, what's the first great Leo movie? You look at that. But as far as like, I just feel like socially, Titanic's what made him like, okay, this dude's fucking A-list. Ever since Titanic came out, he never looked back. It came out, he's in The Departed a few years later. He's in fucking, all these other movies that came out. And that's really what propelled his career, I think, into being the guy that people wanted to have to make their movies. at the end of the day. But yeah, Gilbert Grape, obviously fantastic in that. Quick and the Dead, man, underrated Western from the 90s. He's good in that too.
Pretty much I could go ahead and say it now, Brad. I kind of what I like about this movie too, because normally in most typical horror movie fashions, the protagonist saves the children. So far, she is 0 for 2 in saving the children.
Yep, that's a good point, Birdie. I actually like that point because, again, it kind of plays into her not wanting to be that mom just yet, you know.
Or can she be that mom?
And now she's failed. She has failed a couple times to keep the kids safe, but can she keep the youngest safe? And that's what we're going to look at here in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good pass. Oh, I love that practical effect right there.
Scissors to the freaking face.
Yeah.
Up the nose, even
though with how freaky she is, I bet that wasn't the only time.
Damn it, Birdie! Who put
scissors?
Up-
Yes. But Brad, you say it was Allison Sutherland, so it's no relation to Alyssa, so we're all good.
Yeah, you're right. Allie Sutherland, I said actually.
Oh, Allie, yeah. I'm sorry. That's the sister I mentioned. It's Allison. But we're talking about Alyssa Sutherland, who has been nothing but a badass in this movie. Let's see here. Electric Network X, Bretman. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you doing, my friend? So hopefully all is well in the world. And I'm pretty sure, again, correct me if I'm wrong, please. This is your first time into the chat. So if it is, everybody in the chat, you know the drill. Let's welcome Electric Network.
Welcome. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the Good Real stream.
And I think I know who you are, but just in case, remind me, because I've been talking to somebody from one of our newer Good Real Hunting supporters of the channel. Is from Austria. Well, no, so excuse me, Australia. Fuck, I'm out here.
You did not just do that again.
Accidentally.
Let's put another shrimp on the bobby. That's what he says when he's talking about Austria, by the way.
I'm talking about the the deep south, freaking Australia.
The deep south?
Brad, the deep south.
She's trying to get into this apartment. There's a fire escape out there.
Brad, you forgot about Leonardo DiCaprio's first role. Critters 3. Hey, y'all got to start from somewhere.
That's Jennifer Aniston and Leprechaun, man.
Okay, good. First time in the chat. So yeah, everybody just chat it up away. Welcome Electric to the Good Real community.
Shotguns out. Going back to the classic Ash weapon here. The double barrel shotgun.
Look at those scissors, man.
I saw David Blaine do this the other night on
What?
the scissors up the nose. He put a knife up his nose on damn Jimmy Fallon's show. He was there with him and Keanu Reeves. Actually, he stuck a knife up his nose and Keanu Reeves pulled it out for him.
Oh, Brad, because I just remember we're in the third act. Whenever you're ready for the numbers.
I don't want to do math right now, Birdie.
What do you mean you don't want to do math right now?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, well, at least I'll get it ready so when you're ready to do math.
I'll work on it.
Sorry, let's see here. Brad, I'm pretty sure it'd be easy math, but just let me know when you're ready.
I'm starting on it right now, but let me knock out these other ones real quick, and then I'll get those numbers from you.
Actually, I want you to watch this because she brought this to my attention for a little Easter egg from Evil Dead 2.
Oh yeah. This is where they do the tagline from Evil Dead 2, right?
Yeah, so I want you to pay attention to that real quick before you do math. Because we're about to get and the classic wide eyes, the contact lens.
This is all this right here is Evil Dead 2 shit. The laughing, Evil Dead 1 too, even, the original. Dead by Dawn. Actually, I gotta see this whole sequence.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. Yeah, because we're about to get to one of your pretty much your favorite scene. Oh, so good.
Loading up the shotgun, another little cool little camera angle there.
Gotta pick up the pizza, make a cat, enjoy your pizza.
You know what? Actually, super
Oh,
jealous.
dude,
of
look at that. Sorry, elevator, real quick.
Yeah, all the numbers, all the floors, it's
Yeah.
filling up with blood.
Dude,
That's
which
cool,
is
right?
a shout out to Evil Dead with the light bulb.
Yes, yeah, when the light,
two
yeah,
together on that, yeah.
I like that.
Now we're about to get into some freaky fusion shit.
See what the numbers look like here.
Mm. And for any fans of Society, the horror movie from the late 80s, there you go. Here's a little nod to Society right here. Let me see here. Yeah, Zodiac C knows what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Blood's filling up the elevator.
Yeah.
There's people
Because-
crawling out of the ceiling.
And Brad, everybody's about to find out why Brad loves this scene so much here in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, it's a good little reference to The Shining here in a minute. Obviously, the scene of it just load and it. Look at this. This is the Shining shot. It's got the two little pillars on the side and everything. Look at that. That's beautiful.
So good.
Blood everywhere. They come shooting out of there. It's like, again, it's a lot of blood, man. I like that.
More blood. Actually, you know what? I'll be honest with you. That was plenty of blood. So let me put that up real quick.
28.
And I'm going to read Vanderhoff's comment here real quick, saying when the original Evil Dead came out on VHS, I was a freshman in high school, and I had to have someone drive me 30 minutes away to rent it for this weird record store, and I heard it was terrifying. Dude, that's awesome.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Dedication right there.
Give that a 9.
Even though, Brad, I kind of will say that Lily Sullivan, that kind of reminds me of Levy.
She does a little bit. Yeah, I could see
in
that.
some ways. Oh, dude, the freaking car, man. Very close model of Ash's car.
Good old throwback. Obviously, we're gonna get the chainsaw in a minute too.
Ooh. Brendan Beldam, have you gents seen the bloody muscle bodybuilder in Hell on Shudder? It's basically TOHO Evil Dead. I have not, my friend, but I will add that to the watch list.
I haven't seen that either.
Anything on Shudder, I will always add to the watch list. Uh-oh. You gotta watch out for the damn potholes, man.
That's what she said.
Oh, like Brad! That's an 8-year-old girl.
Damn it, you're right. I wasn't paying attention to who said it. I was
You
just I was
sick
doing
fuck.
I was doing math, man. I was doing the math, and I didn't know. I just heard
Math makes you do very inappropriate things.
let's see. We got 3 point. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Give me your numbers, Birdie, when you can.
All right. 56 said yes. And 7 said no.
What's the total?
7
16.
and 7 with 56. That is 63. So another great poll from Killer Flicks. So everyone from Killer Flicks, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I think I want to shout.
Hey, shout.
Put your hands up and shout. Wedding Crashers, anybody?
Gator! I want to check on something else before things get even more crazier in this movie. As you saw that freaking fusion Deadeye. All right. So far, Brad, we're at 188 responses in the Real Horror Awards ballot. So
Oh.
we need 12 more to achieve our goal.
No,
for
no,
200.
we need 112 more, man. We need 112 more. Let's not fuck around.
I love your positivity, man. And again, guys, the link you're seeing right now, that is the link you use to vote. And if you been loving this movie, us commentating on this movie's on there plenty of times for you to vote on. Oh, yes, Chester, I saw that. Let me get to that real quick. I apologize. Sometimes when we get freaking talkative, we miss things. Chester says, Brett, thank you for the clown video. And also my watch list this weekend is Evil Dead from 1981, Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead Rise. I will put a comment on my thoughts on Evil Dead Rise. Dude, please let us know, because we definitely got to know what you think, man.
Oh, yeah. Here's the chainsaw. Here's the fucking chainsaw. It's time to do the throwback.
And also, Brendan the Beldam, let us know, too, what your first thoughts on Evil Dead Rise is, too, please.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah,
love
Blu-ray.
that
We
camera
talked
shot.
about David Gordon Green and the extra stuff earlier, man. No surprises there. Shotgun. We're going to do the chainsaw and the shotgun combo. Love it.
So good.
She's
I
covered
love
in
that
blood.
shot right there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
pretty much
Beth-
she's at the point of like, fuck it.
Yeah, Beth's not going to fuck around. Oh, she slipped. She slipped and she fell.
Oh, what's she going to choose, Brad?
The chainsaw, or the shotgun. Which one would you pick, Birdie, in this situation?
Always the shotgun. I create separation easily.
There's three-headed monster right there, man. That's crazy.
The abomination.
Here's the thing about the shotgun, though. You only shot one bullet. You might consider the chainsaw here.
Or, excuse me, the boomstick.
Yeah. This here is my boomstick. Let's turn on the wood chipper. You got to do that.
At the random ass wood chipper in the middle of nowhere downtown where there's no trees. I just realized that there's no trees where they're from.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them. But, you know, if there were a lot of trees, the dude who cuts the trees probably wouldn't be living in that high rise. He'd probably live in somewhere nicer.
You know what? That's true too. He could be living in that high rise. Brendan says, I will have to watch the film again later after this stream. Just like, rewatching it without our annoying commentating to make up a proper opinion. And dude, I respect that and I totally understand, but we appreciate you watching it with us.
Even Cass is covered in blood. Here she comes with the fucking chainsaw down the gullet. Not the gullet. In the chesticle section. Blood everywhere. This is a great blood-filled sequence right here. There's blood everywhere. Now it's spraying. Now it's raining more than ever. You can stand under my umbrella is what's happening right now. she's mad. You know,
Brad,
said-
nah, you think?
she said, "Fuck these motherfuckers." That guy's getting in suck zone.
Brendan saying that this film currently had the record for the most blood used in a horror film, question mark. I do not think that is true. I think it still belongs to It Chapter 2.
But post it, chapter 2, like you said next, probably. It's got to be.
Yeah, after that, yeah, great chance.
Just based on guesstimations, I would say there's a decent chance, man, with the elevator scene and all this.
Mm-hmm.
Look
It
at
is
this.
shit.
Headshot. I once saw Obi-Wan Kenobi do that to one of those creatures in Attack of the Clones. Man, look at that. That's a cool scene with her covered in
it's
blood. The
so
eyes still popping.
good.
The eyes are still white, and blue. Of course, I think this is a nominee for Best Kill too. Is the Deadite monster?
I think so, or at least it got mentioned with our committee. Dude, it's
Now
so
she's
cool
in
how
that
they
movie.
pulled off the freaking alien tactic here. You get it because of the alien head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Android.
that's a good point. Yeah, yeah. Punter in there like Baxter.
She put it back, sir. But dude, also great job, practical or make the makeup team to make sure they keep that like red blood all over her and all that. Because I'm sure that could not have been easy.
A lot of blood. Both the all the characters covered in blood right now. I love to see it. I love
Looks
the way.
badass.
Yeah, it looks good. Anytime you got a protagonist covered in blood, I think it's good. We talked about it in one of our rankathons before, but I think it's always a good sequence.
And
Speaking of Alien, this is Ripley and Newt situation here almost.
Very well could be. Even though she's not really a newt. Even though she could be a newt and she got better.
Sometimes dead is better.
Oh gosh. Bradford in a Pet Cemetery while I was trying to throw in a My Python reference.
Oh.
She turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better.
Yeah, pick up the chainsaw. I like that. You never want to leave home without it.
Always.
Good sequence.
Ooh, yes, because again, we've been talking about this, Brad. Davey said, what stood out to me about Rise after seeing it for the first time is that this is a pro-motherhood movie, which is refreshing. It showed that it can be scary, but also shape you into being a badass.
That's a good fucking point, man. That's a really good point.
That is the comment of the night.
Yeah, because, I tell you, being a mom, man, that's got to be one of the hardest gigs in the world, man. And yeah, that's a really good point,
especially for single moms, which Beth is going to have to end up being. So yeah, all the respect in the world.
Yeah, and she never knew that before. Now she's going to be mothering two people,
which could be saving up for a good sequel possibility in the future.
I think so.
If they want to go that way.
I think Beth could easily carry this franchise forward. If they want to bring back, hey, they want to bring back Jane Levy too. I'm here for it.
Or why not take both of them on the cruise ship? Because there was a rumor that the next Evil Dead movie would be on a cruise ship.
Those motherfuckers on a cruise.
Oh, it'd be great.
They're sitting there at the buffet, man. They're eating some French fries, maybe a couple of fucking burgers. Yeah, hot dogs, burgers. All of a sudden, there's fucking deadites. Like, they go to the bathroom maybe, and like the door's locked for like 6 hours. And like, what's going on in here? Turns out there's a deadite in there, fucking dead. And now they're going to ite some people.
A deadite whale. There could be deadite whales out there in the ocean. Deadite dolphins.
Here's the ending. Here's where it connects to the beginning of the movie. This is where we find out the beginning of the movie is taking place after all this. And I like that because that sets up perfectly for the sequel. This virus, this deadite shit getting out into the world, out to the ether. I like that.
Ooh, Brandon says Evil Dead on the plane. That could be an interesting one.
I like that too. Always anything on a plane's always good.
But I feel like we get plenty with playing horror movies, and we don't got much with cruise ships. So even though the only one I think of immediately is Triangle and Ghost Ship.
Final Destination. Still talking about doing that, maybe.
Yep, future. Even though, from what I'm understanding, they're going to begin production in March. Oh, classic shot! Damn.
Yep. And then she goes out to that cabin in the woods.
And then Evil Dead Rise. So, guys, that was it. Directed by Lee Cronin, which again, Lee Cronin is a category for best horror or best director for this year's Horror Awards. So, if you love this movie, I know he will appreciate your vote.
Yeah, absolutely. Jump on over, get those votes in for the year. It's a good recap for 2024, 2023.
Now, Ashton,
know,
we can't take it too far.
what do you
Evil
say?
Dead takes Manhattan.
Whoa, now that could be cool though. That could be cool
Ooh,
though.
The whole city of New York.
On the subways and shit. Yeah, that could be really cool. Like, kind of like a like a virus almost. Turn it deep. Yeah, that could be really crazy actually, with as much money as this movie made. Could be cool.
Dude, absolutely. And also, too, I didn't realize this was pretty much right on the money, an hour and 30 minutes. So very good length time movie that it fit in everything that it needed to.
100%. Yeah, you don't need a lot. You don't need a long movie for this kind of thing. And I think they did a good job keeping it, pretty tight, for the most part. There's a few moments in the movie that kind of run on a little bit, particularly like kind of in the second act there. But overall, like, nice and brief. We keep it brief. Just some good carnage throughout, man. A lot of good blood in there. Some good kills. Fantastic.
Absolutely. And Chad, what's going on, buddy? Which letting y'all know, Chad will be back yet again to present the best horror villain of 2023. And you know what? We might have just watched a potential winner. You might never know. That's why you got to tune into the actual show. But Chad, what's going on, my friend?
The reason why Chad, he does that category, not because he's a villain. He's a villain in the fan film, sure.
No, he's also a villain. He stirs shit all the time.
But he's also a villain in life. He's always that guy that's just stirring shit up.
Speaking of stirring shit,
he hogs all the kickers on the fantasy teams. You can't ever you can't ever pick up a free agent in the fantasy. Like if you need a kicker a week, he's already got him on his team. You can't do it. You can't pick one up.
Oh man.
But yeah, good guy though overall. Really good guy.
And Brandon Belda and Mrs. Stewart's banana pudding. Again, leave the mothers out of this.
I love it.
I want to get Davey's comment, and Brad will do our usual top wrapping up everything up in a nice little bow here. This is fun, guys. I'm a first timer to the live stream and relatively new to the channel. I dig what you all do here, and man, we appreciate you, man, for hanging out with us. Hopefully, you get to hang out with us more in the future. And we have an open door policy. You're welcome anytime. You can leave at any time. We do not lock the door in this house.
No, the door's never locked, but sometimes
we'll put a sock on the doorknob, meaning like just walk in with caution.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Sometimes we'll do that.
Yeah, so just sometimes, but we'll be polite and let you know. But Brad, final thoughts about this movie and a movie rating.
Yeah, I think the rating for me is probably going to stay the same from the first time I watched it. Going to leave it at a 4 out of 5. 3.7 out of 5, 3.75 out of 5, somewhere in there. I think, it's great as far as coming back to the franchise. I love Lily Sullivan as Beth. I think she's great. Alyssa Sutherland crushes it. Absolutely crushes the villain. She's with all those creepy smiles she's doing, has scissors up the nose. All that stuff is great. A lot of good carnage in the movie. I do feel like I sometimes get lost in this movie in the second act there a little bit, which is what kind of holds it back for me a little bit. It just doesn't keep my attention as much as as I would like. But at the end of the day, it's great. It's a great Evil Dead movie. Ranking in the franchise, I'd probably put it, maybe number 3 or 4 under, the first couple movies there. This and Evil Dead 2013, they're close, man. I don't know. I'd have to think about which one I'd put over the other one. They're close.
We did a ranking video not that long ago, like in May of last year, I think.
Yeah, we did, and I think I put this over Evil Dead 2013. Probably still there. I think it's probably still there. I like the characters more in this movie, but it's close. It's kind of on par with that for me.
Hell yeah! And you gave this a 4 out of 5. I'm going to still keep it the same for me with the 4.5. You're even going to go that much? Damn, you evil bastard! Now I got to do math too. Let's see here. Where's my?
What's your score? I'll tell you.
No, I got it right here.
You doing a 4.5? It's 4.15.
4.2. Or no, excuse me, 4.1. Which it's okay, Fo, but I got a 4.5 with this movie because, like Brad said, Fo, the middle act did kind of slow down a little bit. That's if you have to dissect this movie and its weaknesses, it definitely you find most of them within the second act of the movie. They did a great job setting it up in the first act, and they did a great job finishing it in the third act. All this spectacular. Like Brad said, Lily Sullivan, fantastic. Alyssa Sutherland, absolutely phenomenal. And I hope, in my personal opinion, I hope she wins Best Supporting Actress because that's who I voted for. With that, the children characters, they're okay at best. They hold it back a little bit. Like they're just
yeah.
But everything else, the gore, great. Everything you just love in the Evil Dead movie, this movie definitely has it. It pays homages to the past films as well, so it does a great job without overshadowing too much or forcing it down our throat like Stephanie did. So 4.5 for me with a grand total of a 4.1, which that is still a very good score, and that is a Dance with Jimbo.
Couple great sequences though, man. The opening's dope. The elevator sequence dope. All the Mother Dead out at the door. That's dope. A lot of good stuff there, for sure, man. Yeah, but let me go ahead and pull up this horror score that you guys voted on. You guys hear the
one
chat?
that actually matters.
You guys in the chat voted. The people on Killer Flicks voted. Here it is, right here. Tonight, you guys in the chat gave this movie a B+. I love it. That's really solid. I would concur with that. And as far as the horror fans go, we surveyed 100 people. I don't know how many we surveyed, but we surveyed a lot. 89% of horror fans like the movie, so that's a very solid score. Both of these match up. B+ 89. That's spot on what you want to see. So yeah, I think it's good scores overall, and I agree with these. I agree with them.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Brad. I think this one at least deserves an A- in the horror fan rating. I think we should at least go 90%. But you know what? This is as close you can get to what I want. So you know what? I'll take it with a grain of salt, or in this case, I'll take it with a cheese grater. So I definitely approve of these numbers. So guys, thank you so much again for voting on this. And but here's what we would really appreciate as we are closing things out, Brad. Voting for the Real Horror Awards. This is our award show that we do. We're easily going to do every year now. We're celebrating the horror movies from the year of 2023. The ballot is available for the rest of tonight and all day tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the very last day to vote. So if you know of anybody that has not voted, share the link with them. And so let's try to get that goal first to 200. And then, like Brad says, fan, let's try to push for 300.
Yep, absolutely, man. Let's go for 300, man. Fuck it. We're gonna get 200 tonight. I think we're gonna get 200 tonight. If you guys help us out, we'll get 200 tonight. That means we got all day tomorrow.
Brad's gonna bring out the Ouija board.
Absolutely. I'll do it. And
No
I don't care. I ain't scared. I'll do it.
Oh man. But yeah, and that's all we got. We're going to be focusing on that. We do not know what the show for next week is going to be. And Brad, remind me, it's not next week, but is it the next week that I will have to be riding solo like Han Solo? Or is that in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it might be next week. No, yeah, 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out, it'd be solo.
Okay, so we still got plenty of time to enjoy Brad while we can, and then y'all all have to suffer with me for a solo live stream of some sorts. So if y'all have any ideas of what I should do for a solo stream, let me know. I'm all ears for it because I'm still trying to decide what I want to do.
Shirtless birdie, whipped cream, finger thing, all at the same time, and just do that for an hour.
Okay, well, I'm not sure I could do that for an hour because I'm pretty sure they'll cut me off. But we'll think of something to do. We'll think of something fun to do. But stay tuned to all of our social medias, as you can see down there, and we will let you all know exactly when we decide for what next week's stream is going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do something fun. We'll do something fun for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us for this Real Horror Award edition of Flicks with the Fellas, watching Evil Dead Rise. So, we want to ask you guys who are watching after the fact, what do you all think about Evil Dead Rise? Do you enjoy this movie? Do you think this movie should dominate all the Real Horror Awards? Or do you have some problems with this movie? Let us know in that comment section down below, and we'll get that discussion rolling like always.
And if you want to help us find the good reels, all of our descriptions are right down below in the description. Be sure to check it out. All the good stuff down there.
Yeah, absolutely. And also be sure to get those notification bells on for the YouTube channel because we will be popping up some pre-recorded video content. I'm going to be focusing on editing those here within the next couple of days and try to get the earliest one out on Saturday. And we got more pre-recorded content coming your way, so stay tuned for that. So guys, thank you all so much. And Chester, didn't forget about you. Have an amazing birthday tomorrow. And I'll be sure to wish you a happy birthday for all social medias that I can gather. And Brad, I've done a lot of talking tonight. So Brad, do you want to finish out with the last word?
Yeah. Only grate cheese with your cheese grater, or maybe sometimes ginger.